Welcome to the Feast of All Souls Day. When I was working in an Aboriginal community in the middle of the Australian desert, they painted a beautiful picture behind the altar. And it was this beautiful scene after the altar and after the cross of Jesus was this beautiful scene, and it had written in the words, "Death is not the end, it's a new doorway into a life with God." And there was this experience of coming into the church and our life coming into the church, and then with the altar and the event of our forgiveness and reconciliation, opening up this new pathway of joy and eternal life with God. And these are part of the themes in our readings this week from the Book of Wisdom. We hear that our hands and our lives are in the hands of God, and our hope is rich in immortality. And St. Paul carries that on. We have a certain hope because, and he says, when we were reconciled to God by the death of his Son, we were still enemies. Now we have been reconciled. Surely we may count on being saved by the life of his Son. The one who has given his life for us won't now turn around and deny that event for us. And then John has this beautiful reflection that our lives are now so secure in God, nothing can be stolen from God. And Jesus says, everything the Father gives me will come to me. We are invited into a very intimate conversation between the Father and the Son, between Jesus and God. And Jesus is saying to us, look, I've had this conversation with God, and the Father's will is that everyone will come to me. And he goes on and then says, this is the will of the one who sent me. I should lose nothing of anyone who's been given to me. And then he goes on again, it is the will of my Father that everyone who sees my Son and believes will have eternal life. Later on in the Gospel of John, there's this beautiful phrase that Jesus uses, no one can steal from the Father. Everything belongs to God. Everything returns to God. And so we have this invitation to pray for and remember with love and with hope all of our loved ones who have passed away. We will be brought together with them again. All the best as you download and pray and reflect with these beautiful readings, giving us the hope of the resurrection and looking forward to everlasting life.